look to extend their winning streak to 14 in a row as a 37-11 Spurs get ready to take on the visiting team, the New Orleans Pelicans. The Spurs we are currently first in the playoff, first in the conference. A 25-22 Pelicans, I believe they're outside looking in the playoffs right now. We have just a handful of games left, 5 games left before the All-Star break. Also, speaking of the All-Star game, if you guys want me to do the All-Star weekend festivities in this game, please leave your comments below through the live stream or when you guys view this video, view this game later on YouTube as soon as it's made available. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and get into this game. The San Antonio Spurs face the New Orleans Pelicans in San Antonio, and let's go ahead and get into this game today, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Few little minor things for my GM mode. Spurs looking to win 14 in a row. We've had a really... So here we go. Anthony Davis, Kawhi Leonard lead their teams to the AT&T Center for this up-and-coming matchup.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm here with Shaq and the Jet. Tonight, it'll be the San Antonio Spurs up against the New Orleans Pelicans. And for New Orleans, they lost Game 1 in this matchup earlier this season. They'll see them 4 times in all, looking to even the series with a win tonight. Fellas, it is quite clear that Anthony Davis is one of the best players in the league with his contract done and his stardom. Should New Orleans be feeling the pressure to go deep in the playoffs, Shaq?
Well, I don't know what team he's going to be with, but any team with Anthony Davis should be, at very least, a playoff team, Ernie. Winning will keep him happy and up the chances he stays in New Orleans for the long haul, but this guy is woo-wee.
Yeah. Woo-wee.
The real deal.
I mean, he came from the depths of the sea to get to where he is, because the guy was 6'1" as a junior in high school, man. And now he's getting the job done down there in New Orleans. Built the team around him. You still got to add a couple of competent team members around him for him to really flourish, but this guy is incredible.
Is it just me, or are you trying to grow your eyebrow all the way across? It looks like you're well on the way to having a unibrow.
I would love to get a unibrow because I think now, to be a great player, you have to have one brow.
Shaq?
No comment, Ernie.
Appreciate that. See you later, folks.
Alright, here we go, guys. The 40-game season is about to get underway as the Spurs take on the New Orleans Pelicans. For the second time in the season, the Spurs look pretty good, going for their 14th consecutive win in the NBA season. Spurs looking to continue their dominance on this little stretch run before the NBA All-Star festivities. Danny Green had a rough game, his first game back, but here we go.
So the Pelicans win the tip.
And the Pelicans win the tip to start this ball game.
The shot blocking pair of Davis and Ashik inside.
Oh, turnover already. Kawhi Leonard looking to break out. Nope, ain't gonna be able to get there.
Leonard dishes to Green. That's good.
Danny Green with the 3.
Green's got the first 3 points of the night up on the board for San Antonio. Here's New Orleans. It's a 3-point game. Want to keep rolling here following the win against Memphis.
And in that game, guys, they were just about as dominant defensively on the interior.
Oh, nice block.
And once they got a few rejections, they had opposing scorers looking for those long arms.
Oh, Anthony Davis with the foul on Tony Parker.
And taking shots in there.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved.
Come on, Tony, you got to convert those free throws.
Right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He hits the second from the line.
And how good a playmaker has Tony Parker been? One of the best in recent history. The all-time leader in assists for the Spurs.
Oh,
his
Evans.
14 years there. Just a crafty guy with the ball in his hand.
And Indiana comes out a little sluggish from the field right now.
Leonard attacking. There's the feed to Parker. That three off the mark. And here are the Pelicans now. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
Yeah, they just caught a team, Kevin, that was in a zone. And they didn't have the manpower defensively to disrupt them.
Hey, zone or no zone, I expected a little more fight out of them than what they showed. I mean, they never strung
Anthony
together in the
Davis
stops like they needed to.
Gets the first points for New Orleans
As
there.
soon as he recognized the height mismatch, he immediately pulled up for the jump.
And Greg, that's just good.
Oh, bad pass by
basketball.
Parker.
Come on, good basketball there. Clean look from that range. He's got to take it.
Here's Holiday following the basket by
Anderson
Anthony
for
Davis.
three. No
Anderson's
good.
shot is off. Leonard with the ball. Evans picks him up. Pelicans pull it in.
Come on, that was a foul, referee.
We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Anderson. And the shot is good. Dropping in off
Both
the front of
teams
the rim.
struggling from the field right now.
Anderson's got his first points of the night. The shot from the
Nice
low post is
drive
good.
there.
That is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here is Holiday. And Ashik hits to Holiday.
Oh, beautiful
And the layup
pass.
is good after a nice lead pass.
They are really doing a nice job establishing a presence inside early.
And watch Clark
Both
how the
teams
game
shooting
plays
50%
out,
from
because
the
this
field.
is going to open things up on the perimeter.
Green up on top. Covered by Evans. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. And Davis sends
Davis with a nice block
it.
there.
Pushing it up. Here's New Orleans. The basket good off the assist from Evans.
Anthony Davis with 4 points in this ball game.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Aldridge.
Oh, Aldridge makes the shot and the foul. Anthony Davis picks up his second foul in the ball game.
So both teams making some changes here. And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, it's good to see
Three-point
him
play
with
for
his
San
three-point
Antonio.
percentage up over 80.
You know, guys, that's not quite the same success rate he had in the line last year, although it is somewhat in the neighborhood of last year's numbers.
In transition, here come the Spurs. McCallum with the bucket.
McCallum with a nice
McCallum's got
layup.
his first basket.
Well, that's why they're on the lead. Aggressive play at both ends. Very nicely done there.
Absolutely. They make the steal, pay dividends instantly on the fast break.
Most of the time, that shot
Ginobili
will go
with the
down.
rebound.
Well, the defenders have to make sure they tag.
Here's
Oh,
Aldridge.
bad defense by the
Dunk to finish it
Pelicans.
Very
And that left
good
LaMarcus
fight
Aldridge with the
by
easy
defense
dunk
as he
there,
made
ladies
his
and
way
gentlemen.
to the bucket for the jam.
They did seem to take the cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're
Nice
right.
jumper
Hey, guys,
there.
It's not the time
By
for
Hall-
caution now.
Spencer
I mean, they've got
Hawes.
to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Alvin Gentry.
He talked about the respect he has for the game of LaMarcus Aldridge and how tough it will be for them to slow him down, saying Aldridge is tough because he can score facing up
Ginobili
or
with the
his
foul
back to the
there.
basket. And with his length, it's tough to bother his shot. We'll look to deny him the ball when we can and just try to make it as hard as possible every touch. Kevin, will see how successful they are.
Thanks, Doris. Doris Diaz checked in for LaMarcus Aldridge.
And you know, guys, Eric Gordon was an unbelievable three-point shooter last season. 40
McCallum hits the three.
First time he's been over 40% in his career.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
And he was fouled.
Another foul by
Two
Patty
free throws now
Mills.
for him. You know, we were talking about Eric Gordon. He's always had great range, but not always the great shot selection.
You know, and that's a great point because, you know, we see now that he's starting to mature, starting to value every possession. And that's good news for the rest of that team.
Now, here's Mills. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. West with a wide open look. West missing again. Well, it was the San Antonio Spurs winning their last game against the Magic.
And offensively,
Oh, I thought that-
everything they
whoa.
did seemed to just come together beautifully. They threw a lot of things at the wall, and most of it stuck.
Yeah, it did stick in high-quality fashion, too. I mean, a multifaceted approach like that takes a really sophisticated...
Not going to get there. Air ball. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that wraps up the first quarter here in San Antonio. The San Antonio Spurs lead 16-13 over the New Orleans Pelicans after the first quarter.
AT&T Center in San Antonio. You're watching 2K Sports. And one of the rising stars in the NBA is Anthony Davis. His offensive game is growing by leaps and bounds, and he talked about his area of focus.
A lot of face-up, like to do the one dribble pull-up. You like to do the one dribble and fade back off one leg. I haven't got there yet, but catching the ball at the elbow, catching the ball at the nail.
Well, I tell you, you could be here an awfully long time if we're going to list all the different moves Anthony Davis can hurt you.
Yeah, the Brow definitely has the full toolkit available to him.
Spurs were cooking on cylinders there in the first quarter.
Tools a lot of guys don't learn to use until much later in their careers, Kevin.
And the second quarter getting underway. No team gaining an edge so far. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Spurs?
Boy, you have to admire their intensity in the paint defensively. I mean, really contesting and even blocking shots. Definitely a factor early.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
On the court right now, second quarter
Nice
for the
shot by
Pelicans.
Holiday.
Davis and Ashik in the middle. Holiday and Evans comprise the backcourt. And it's Anderson in at the 3 spot. Pass to Leonard. Diaw dishes to Green. Evans with the steal.
Oh, another turnover by the Spurs.
And it's Holiday at the elbow. And the ball
Nice block by Boris Diaw.
A different look now for San Antonio. Aldridge comes in for West, and Parker subbed in for Patty Mills. Davis sets a screen. Pass to Evans. And it's Davis with the jam.
Anthony Davis.
Solid on the one-hand throw
Side.
down there.
You know, Clark, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball.
Yep.
Oh, Danny Green.
I just don't think
Nice.
I've ever seen him miss.
Easy shot for Danny
like
Green.
that.
Some hang time on that rim puts a little whipped cream on that Angel
Spurs
food
lead by
cake
1.
there.
It's a tight ball game, and those
Yeah,
displays
he's
of
not gonna
strength,
take the
Clark,
three.
can get one team rolling.
Nice defense by
And also
Aldridge.
the other on its heels. Let's see how this one turns out. And so last season,
Oh, come on, man. That was an easy layup for the Spurs.
He was solid, but injuries cost him a few games. He also had his lowest assists and points per game totals since his rookie year. But he fought through like the champion that he is.
Outside Leonard. Back to Diaw. Lets it go from 11. Out to Parker.
Oh, come on, man.
Dishes it to Anderson. Here's Davis, and he jams it with authority.
Spurs turned the ball over, and it led to a good opportunity for the Pelicans.
Well said, GA. The battle on the boards, Clark, could go a long way toward deciding this game.
You know, and if that
3-point
plays
lead
any
for
indication, that's a battle they're willing to put
the Pelicans
every
early
ounce
on
of
in
their
this ball
energy
game.
in to win it.
Here's Leonard. Evans with
Oh,
the
man,
rebound.
Evan.
New Orleans leading by 3. There's the dish to Holiday. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. 6 to shoot. And Davis closes
Wow.
Tell you what, he can
10
do
to
a lot
0
more
run.
damage to that
10
rim
to 2
than
run.
that
I'm
when he
sorry.
wants
The
to.
last
You know,
2
Clark,
minutes.
with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we
Wow,
probably have a
another
45-minute
turnover for the
delay
Spurs.
here if he shattered the backboard.
Here's Holiday. Can't hit. And San Antonio will go the other way with it.
Well,
Oh,
you know,
my
they're in the
goodness.
lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
Outside, Davis. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle.
Fans are being booed here, are booing the Spurs.
Defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace, putting a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
You know, they've also shown some real tenacity here early on tonight, and it's paid off with a lot of second chance points.
And
Kawhi Leonard, nice shot there.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Evans against Green. Davis sets a screen.
Holiday for 3.
Holiday with another miss.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Yeah, he's played tight.
Timeout, New Orleans. San Antonio making a little run.
Game right now. There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. A long time in San Antonio, it's been about the big 3, and rightfully so with all their wins, and Kawhi Leonard seems to be their future.
And Kawhi and the big 3 recognize that and are trying to ease the transition period. And if you know the Spurs, they'll make a smooth transition, won't they, Kevin?
Absolutely. Here's what San Antonio's going with right now.
Another missed opportunity there.
Checked in for Aldridge. Ginobili comes in for Leonard. McCallum
Oh, I thought he was wide open.
And it's Mills in for Parker. Ginobili kicks to McCallum. Spurs passing it around. Beyond the arc. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Pelicans leading by 3. Here's Hawes. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is
14-6 run.
Hawes got his second bucket tonight. The Spurs have gone 3 of 8 from the field since the beginning of the second quarter. The 3 from Mills.
Patty Mills with the 3.
The Pelicans have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the team 50%. And there's the call on Ginobili. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second personal foul. If he gets another, it probably puts him on the bench for the rest of the first half.
And here are the Pelicans now. Outside Gordon. Shoots from the line. Nice jump shot. Good.
Good shot by
Gordon's got 5.
Gordon.
Now here's Dion. Picks it out to Ginobili.
No, you get it off in time. Well, ladies and gentlemen, at the end of the first half, the New Orleans Pelicans lead 29-25 over the San Antonio Spurs.
Sends you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Yes, guys, I'm here with Anthony Davis. And Anthony, based on how the game has been going so far, what's your attitude going to be when you come out to play the second half?
So, we got to come out with a great intensity, and it starts in the warm-up. So, we got to come out with a great intensity, great mindset, and try to go out there and win the third quarter.
Anthony, thank you. Guys, it should be all business when you step between the lines.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We're going to break down the first half action for you. A tremendous game we're seeing from Anthony Davis. He had 12 points and 1 steal. Kenny, your thoughts? How the Pelicans are playing?
Well, one place they had the edge was on the offensive boards. They converted those extra possessions into points. Nothing is more demoralizing to a defense than forcing a miss and then giving up a second attempt. The offensive glass is going to pay big dividends for them.
Shaq, let's get your thoughts on San Antonio.
Well, their defense was really inconsistent. They get a stop, then turn around and give up an easy bucket. That's why they allowed over 50% shooting. Their defense needs to be a lot more focused in the second half.
Well, that's all for now, as it looks like the second half is just about ready to get started. Enjoy the rest of the game.
Well, both sides of
All right, guys, here we go. The start of the third quarter. Spurs trailing by 4.
Can pull out away here in the third.
Well, how about Anthony Davis in this one?
Oh,
He has
another
12
turnover.
points and a steal. What touch he's got out there. He's hardly missed anything.
And really, the only thing you can do is try to keep the ball out of his
Two.
hands.
Oh, that was a two.
Defensive-minded Green and Leonard are the wings. Then there's Parker. Then there's
Spurs
LaMarcus
have
Aldridge.
not been able.
So that's who Greg Popovich starts the second half with. From 18 feet away. And
Oh,
the shot
nice
is long.
miss
Well, I
shot,
think the
man.
defense got lucky right there. I mean, he's going to make a lot more of those than he misses when he's got that much room.
Parker against Holiday. It's Davis
Oh.
with the try. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
8-point lead.
Holiday's got 5 assists in the game. Spurs trail by 8. Outside Aldridge. Lets it go. Holiday with the block. And he's able to get it back. And here's Green outside. Second chance shot. And the layup good by Parker.
Tony Parker takes it in
Signature
for a layup.
bucket for him on that possession. They can get themselves in front quickly with a few more like that. And looking at Drew Holiday, there's one thing he could do to really improve his game. Something that would, for the first time in a full season, help get his field goal percentage up over
Nice defense
45%.
by the Spurs.
And that's just to get to the rim more often. Attack off the dribble.
Kicks it to Parker. Inside.
Oh,
Stolen by
no,
Anderson.
come on, man. Don't throw the ball away.
Outside Holiday.
Hey, ref, that was
Fades to
traveling.
And the pass to Evans.
Oh,
And Holiday has it in the corner. Down to 5 on the shot clock. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Popovich
Holiday's
not
got
happy
the
with
lead
this
up to
team
8
right
now
now.
for the Pelicans. On the topic of Holiday, there's one stat that proves that he hasn't been going to the basket. He is averaging, Clark, less than 2 free throw attempts a game.
Yeah, his direct competitors are getting to the line. Guys like Lillard and Steph Curry shoot more.
All right, 8-point lead for New
That's one
Orleans.
reason why through last season they'd won a lot more games than Holiday.
And he gets it to go.
Nice ball movement by the Spurs there.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And Holiday kicks to Davis. Goes to the reverse.
Come on,
rim,
guys.
puts it in. And the Pelicans lead by 8.
Guys, that time he went for the fancy finish for us there, man. That was sweet.
Here's Marjanovic, guarded by Holiday. Back to Parker. On the wing, Green. Covered by Evans. Here's Marjanovic. And another basket for
Nice
San
jumper
Antonio.
by
That's how to
Marjanovic
orchestrate
there.
your teammate. Terrific pass.
He had a big jump shot. He's not usually taking those deep shots, but he got open.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
6-point
David West,
game.
He's checked in for San Antonio. Ginobili comes in for Green. Evans outside. He feeds it to Davis. It's rebounded
Nice
by West.
defense by the
Terrific
Spurs
job that
there.
time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella.
Man,
He's headed
cool.
to the bucket like that.
Kawhi
Good job.
Leonard just struggling from the field in this ball game.
Holiday with it. Picked up by Ginobili. Here's Evans. Rebound by Tony
Nice
Parker.
defense by the Spurs.
Parker's got 3 rebounds now in this one. It's Ginobili outside. The shot will not go.
Oh
Good
my
team by
goodness,
Holiday.
both teams.
Evans passes to Asha.
Oh my.
The kick out to Anderson.
Oh, that's in. Oh
And the three
no.
off target.
You know, even though he missed that three-point shot, I think the defense has to do a better job of challenging
Tony
the shot.
Parker puts up the layup.
You can really ill afford
In
to
tight
have
quarters.
those types of opportunities presented against your defense.
Pelicans leading by 4. And Holiday kicks to Evans. He dishes it to Anderson. Turnaround Jay. Anderson can't get that
Both
one to
teams
fall.
struggling from the
Spurs
field
are
right now.
50% from the floor here in the third quarter. 4 of 8. Comes up empty. down
Oh,
low.
That's a
Tony
surprise.
Parker,
I mean,
come
really
on,
out of
dude.
character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
Kawhi Leonard with the block.
And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. A different look now for San Antonio. Boris Diaz checked in for Aldridge. McCallum comes in for Leonard. And it's Mills in for Parker. A big substitution here for New Orleans. Spencer
no.
Hawes is checked in for Asher. Cunningham comes in for Anderson.
Wow,
Eric
big
Gordon
three
is
there
checked
by
in for
Douglas.
Tyreke Evans. And Tony Douglas is subbed in for Drew Holiday.
Mills dishes to Ginobili.
Oh, come on, guys. Don't turn the ball over.
I tell you what, that's just a major unforced error right there, guys. My goodness.
There's 39 seconds left in the third.
I like the move to go 2 for 1 here.
So do I, Greg. I mean, I agree with you. They need to get a quick look and then try to get another possession after that.
.34 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's
Oh, come on.
And
Oh, man.
Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. They get Boris Diaw.
I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you
Spurs
don't
unable to do anything in this ball game.
And so Cunningham
And their 13-game winning streak is up for grabs right now.
Ginobili with the 3. That is
good. Ginobili with the big 3.
Ginobili's got his first 3 points of the game. For New Orleans, they've gone 5 of 12 from the field since the third quarter got underway. And there's the call on Ginobili.
Oh, that was a terrible foul. Terrible decision on my part.
Oh, no. Not the guy you want to put on the line, Kevin. He's an ATM from the free throw line.
Both free throws good from Douglas.
8-point ball game.
The job they're doing at the foul line since halftime, I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
Diaw with a wide open look. Wide open
nice
shot
2 by Boris Diaw.
Here's Douglas. And out of bounds.
Oh, they threw it out of bounds.
Gain possession.
Well, that's inexcusable to throw a pass that far off the mark.
Ginobili, that's for 2. And
oh, that was a 2. Oh man. Well, ladies and gentlemen, after the end of the third quarter, I'm sorry.
By 6. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway.
Spurs 13-game winning streak could possibly come to an end tonight against the Pelicans. I hope not, man. It's been a good run. This has been probably our worst played game. Since then, we've had bad defenses, and our defense last quarter stepped up, but we haven't really been able to finish this game the way we want to finish it. So
right now, they've got Perkins. Gordon is out there with Tony Douglas, and there's Cunningham, and it's Hawes in at the 4 spot. Perkins with the screen. Here's Gordon. It's deflected. Oh, and here we go. Green's got it. The fast break chance. Fires for 3. It's in.
Danny Green with the 3.
6 on the game.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
It's stolen by Green.
Danny Green with the steal.
Here's McCallum, defended by Douglas, to tie it up.
Diaw had great look there.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting 47%, pretty solid. Hawes, the pass to Douglas. And Hawes kicks to Gordon. Perkins with the screen. To the paint. Loses his man off the screen and lays
Timeout,
it in.
San Antonio.
You know, it's really going to be all about hard work from this point on. And they worked hard to create that high-quality shot right there.
No question. That's their goal down the stretch here. I think finding those close-range
5-point lead.
shots.
All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thanks, guys. I was able to hear Greg Popovich coaching his team during that last break. He told us, guys, I know we can do this, fellas. Let's maximize every possession and get after it and just watch.
Tony Parker from downtown.
Thanks, Doris.
Spurs within 2.
Look to give them from behind the arc.
3 of their last 5 makes come from beyond the arc. The defense.
Oh, Kawhi Leonard, terrible foul,
And
man.
the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. And Holiday kicks to Davis. Pass it to Anderson. Oh, and it looks like
goaltending.
a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
Both teams shooting 50% from the field.
I mean, that's exactly what he's supposed to do in that situation.
Parker dishes to Leonard. Here's Marjanovic. Outside Leonard. Lets it go from 11. And
Aldridge with the jam.
Yeah, that's how it's done. I mean, find that hole in the D and then go hard to the rack.
maybe that hole was a little bigger than it should have been.
Well, it was. I mean, a tight game like this one, you think they'd have a little more energy at the defensive end than that.
Oh, Anthony Davis. 18 points for the big man in this ball game.
Yeah, he does. They look sweet when he does them.
And they better stay with those basics because this game is still yet to be determined.
Leonard attacking, and they immediately answer back.
Kawhi Leonard with the jam there.
It's as if the defenses have just...
And New Orleans is going to call a timeout.
The pace has only picked up the deeper we've gotten into this game, which is remarkable. It speaks to the endurance and stamina of these teams, and it's also been a lot of fun to watch.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
2-point ball game.
Not seem happy about how things are going on.
2:25
right now.
remaining.
Wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable
Come on, guys.
the way things were set up at that particular time.
Every time San Antonio makes a run to get this game close, New Orleans pulls away.
Parker kicks to Green.
Oh, no.
Stolen by Evans. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats.
2 minutes left.
The activity level defensively.
Spurs down by 6.
Really been impressed with. There's been an attack mode on the defensive end.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
Okay,
And
woo.
so the ball out of bounds. Davis touched it last. Mono Ginobili, he's checked in for Green.
All right.
Ginobili with the three. They get it back.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done.
Wow.
by hoisting
In
up
New Orleans,
bonehead threes like
cruising away from the
They are
Spurs here.
attacking the rim and getting great results.
that. And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school.
Oh,
Every
Anthony
one of their
Davis
last
with a
10
major
points
block.
have come in the paint.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Parker passes to Ginobili. Stolen by Anderson.
Wow. And the Spurs 13-game winning streak about over.
Double team on Holiday. A floater. And it's Evans missing.
The bucket just not well protected, but still he doesn't convert.
Ginobili with the jam.
That's been the story.
Spurs down by 6.
It doesn't really matter who starts the break with how he runs the floor. He seems to always be the one who finishes it.
Yeah, he is so fun to watch and how he attacks the rim at full speed like that, man.
No, that would.
Something
Oh.
about the way that guy gets to the rim. Despite the troubles he had in the first half, he stayed composed and focused, and now he's getting it going.
Parker kicks to Ginobili. There's the three. Aldridge is free. Ginobili.
Next game, ladies and
This
gentlemen.
hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
That pushes it to double digits.
Wow.
And it's an 11-point Pelican lead.
Spurs are going to lose this ball game.
Just yet, they're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, not taking any chances, Greg. This is how you close a game out. Textbook. There's no way. No way a player like him can be left wide open like that. Did you pay attention to the scouting report?
Leonard with no one around. Again, the Spurs good for 2. 24 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And that's an intentional foul. And that's an intentional foul. It's the first. That makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game.
Yep, this is basically a wrap, ladies and gentlemen.
The Spurs decide to talk it over. They're losing by 8. There's 21 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
You know, I think he's just trying to send his team a message.
Oh, come on,
Not to
man.
give up
Oh,
on
we
this
lost this game.
just yet.
I don't know what
Just
happened.
trying to instill that
My
fight
controller
in
got
his
stuck.
Yeah, hey, I'm all for giving messages and teaching lessons, and I respect that, but at some point, if it's over, it's over. I mean, you need to be looking at the next one. This one's done. Forget about it. Let's move on.
And there's the call on Ginobili.
13.
That'll be foul number 5 on him,
About
and
to come.
the bonus will be headed to the free throw line. Both free throws good from Douglas.
No mistakes there.
Just
I think you can close
not
the
hitting
book on
enough
this one, guys.
shots.
It's done.
Here's Mills, and he finishes nicely on the layup. 6 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
And ladies and gentlemen, unfortunately, that will end the 13-game winning streak.
For them, this building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take
Tough
the
loss
crowd out
to the
of it by
Pelicans.
crunch
Here
time.
in
Don't
San
give
Antonio,
them any chance to
65-57
lift
the
their
final
team up
score.
at the finish.
We just didn't hit shots and we didn't get stops. Turn the ball over too many times, and that's what cost us the game.
Focus on strategy for this team coming into tonight's game.
Playing hard, we had a meeting today as a team, and we just wanted to come in here and play hard with energy. That's where it starts from, and we did a great job that night.
Tariq, thank you. Kevin, amazing what can happen when you play hard.
All right, Doris, great job. Thanks so much. And that about wraps it up for Clark, Greg, and Doris, and the rest of our terrific crew. This is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. Now time to send you over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson for the postgame show with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Kevin, much appreciated, and now let's present our Jordan player of the game, Anthony Davis.
He was dead on from the field tonight, guys. I'd call his performance economical because there was no wasted opportunities. He took advantage of every good look he got. I mean, everything he put up was going in.
And one thing you know about Davis is that he's always going to play with an insane amount of energy. It's always full speed ahead with him, and we saw that tonight. Offensively, he plays as well as anyone.
And folks, that'll wrap it up for tonight. We hope you enjoyed the game. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the entire 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Have a good evening.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, the San Antonio Spurs winning streak at 13 comes to an end against the New Orleans Pelicans. It was a tough loss for me. What was the final score? I'm sorry. Whoops. 65-57, the final score. They just shot a lot more free throws than we did. And that's kind of where the game... Kawhi Leonard only had 6 points. It was a struggling game for him. Tony Parker had 11 points. Aldridge 7. Yeah, I mean, it was just a terrible game for us overall. We didn't execute very well, and we ended up losing. Well, guys, that wraps up the 49th game of the NBA season. Is in the books. The Spurs lose. We go to 37-12 on the season. For the 50th game of the NBA season coming up in the near future. Thank you guys for watching. I'm on PS4 on YouTube. This video will be up on YouTube. If you guys want to do the All-Star festivities, the 3-point contest or whatever, if one of the Spurs players are in it, let me know in the comments below. Please subscribe to me at HOWTONEVOLUTION on YouTube. If you guys want to play NBA 2K16 here on the PS4, send me a game invite, send me a message, a friend request, and I'll do my best to get with you guys as fast as I possibly can. Until then, ladies and gentlemen, I will see you for the 50th game of the NBA season when we look to get back on our winning ways. Thank you for watching. I'm HOWTONEVOLUTION, and I will see you guys later. Thank you once again for watching. Bye, guys.